Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello, my name is Ahmad Hendriyanto. I'm from class PJKR D and I will introduce about my favorite sport, namely football. Preliminary, the game of football involves the movement of physical, mental, gross motor, and fine motor elements and is built with solid team strength, where every movement is carried out by each player using his feet and only the goalkeeper can touch the ball using his hands. A sport played by 250 million people in more than 200 countries in also commit to making it a must-have sport. Football is one of the favorite sports in the world. What is football? Football game is one type of football game can be used as a learning tool for physical education, sport, and health, as well as an effort to learn about moving humans. Football is a sport that uses a ball which is generally made of leather and is played by two teams, each consisting of 11 core players and several reserve players. Football aims to score as many goals as possible by entering the ball into the opponent's goal. Football is played in an open rectangular field on grass or artificial turf. In general, only the goalkeeper is entitled to touch the ball with his hands or arms in his goal area, while the other 10 players are allowed to use the whole body other than the hand, usually with the feet to kick, the chest to control, and the head to control the ball. The team that scores the most goals at the end of the game wins. History of football. Football, which is the most popular sport in the world, has been known since the beginning of human civilization in various world cultures, such as in Rome, in China in the 2 to 3 century AD, in Japan in the 8th century AD. However, modern football was born in England with the number of players, the rules of the game, and other things as we know this. That's when the Football Association became the first football organization founded in the world on October 26, 1863 in England. While the World Football Federation, FIFA, was just founded on May 21, 1904 in Paris. The history of football in Indonesia began with the establishment of the All Indonesian Football Association or PSSI in Yogyakarta on April 19, 1930 under the leadership of Suratin Sosro Suikondo. Football rules number 1. Number of players. The maximum number of players from each team is 11 people and a minimum of 7 people, one of which is a goalkeeper. Number 2, match duration. The normal length of a football game is to be 45 minutes plus a 50-minute break between the two halves. Number 3, referee rules and card giving. Each match must include 1 referee and 2 assistant referee line judges. For violation, commit be a player can be rewarded with a yellow card or a red card, depending on the level of the offense committed. Number 4, football fit. For a good international match, the international football fits, you should have a range, the range from 100 to 120 meters and a width of 16.5 to 75 meters. Next, basic technique in soccer is number 1, basic technique of passing the ball. Number 2, basic technique shoot the ball. Number 3, basic technique of stopping the ball or receiving the ball. Number 4, basic technique of dribbling. Number 5, basic technique of hitting the ball. Number 6, basic trick technique. Number 7, basic technique of throwing the ball. Conclusion: soccer is a sport using a ball that is played by two teams of 11 people each. Modern football began to develop in England and become very popular. In competition, this game causes a lot of violence during the match, so that finally King Edward III banned this sport from being played in 1365. Rulers in the game of soccer. The history of the sport of soccer dates back to the 2nd and 3rd centuries BC in China. During the Han Dynasty, people dribbled little balls by kicking them into small nets. A similar game was also played in Japan called kemari. In Italy, the game of kicking and crying the ball was also popular, especially in the 16th century. Thank you.